So how would you coach me?
Based on that.
Let's say based on that scenario.
Yeah. So first thing I would have you do you would write down all the negative things you say to yourself when things go wrong in the relationship.
Mm.
And then we would flip those to the exact opposite because whatever negative things pop up in your head, they weren't there when you were put on this earth. So they had to come from somewhere. You didn't
Mm.
just make them up. So we would flip them on the opposite because if we flip the negatives on the opposite, we can see where your natural gifts and beliefs formed based on the positive. But we have to start with the negative because everybody knows the negative and not the positive. And then you would start to see how many times you say these specific negative statements, and you'd be able to see that whatever experience caused those negative statements is actually attached to that positive, to your gifts and your purpose.
Hmm.
And then once you start to learn that about yourself, then we'd be able to reverse engineer when was the first time this belief showed up through time working together. And you'd say, oh, I was 7 years old when my dad went to jail. And then we go through the process of reintroducing you to 7-year-old Barbie.
So inner child work.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's where we start with.